Hey Long Island Flippers, today we're in Coram, Suffolk County, New York. This is one of the most recent projects we have finished and the house is already sold. But we wanted to be here today so we can tell you how we acquired this home from an auction. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Oakar. I'm a licensed associate broker with Realty Connect USA. We've helped over 250 families buy and sell homes in Long Island, and we are also heavily invested in Long Island real estate. What inspired me to do this video today is because a couple of days ago, I posted a picture of me at an auction, and I got a lot of messages from my buyers and even agents wondering what the auction is all about and asking me if I could take them with me the next time I attend an auction. So let's get right into it. Here's the thing about the auction, guys. You can see the auction one and where it's gonna take place. It changes all the time because some houses will not get cleared for an auction, so you always gotta keep it in mind. However, if you see and you've been keeping your eyes on this property, as you know it's gonna hit the auction, you want to start analyzing the deal, and here is how you go about it step by step. Step one, you have to do a drive-by because there's no interior access on some of these auction houses. Like this one was all boarded up. You had no access to the interior of the home, so you have no idea what kind of a house that you're gonna be opening the door to. Then step two, you have to do your renovation budget. Depends on what you see from outside, you can start analyzing and you can start coming up with a renovation budget on how much you think it's gonna take to get this place back in order without seeing the inside, which can be a little bit tricky. Then the next step is going to be where you have to take your time and do the numbers on what the house is going to be worth by the time you are finished with all the renovations. Guys, this is where you need to rely on your real estate professional. This is why all the flippers out there that are flipping houses, I strongly recommend, and everybody you talk to will strongly recommend, you have a kick-ass agent that you partner with that knows what they're doing. So the minute that you find a house, you can just pick up a phone and give them a call, and they know exactly what to give you. You need a good agent to get your numbers from. And then step four, it's actually attending the auction. Guys, when you attend, you need to know exactly where and when to go. Keep your eyes on an auction so it doesn't change and it gets clear for an auction. And most importantly, you need to know what to bring. So if you go to an auction, they require 10% down payment. If you win the bid, you have to have that 10% on you. And it doesn't mean that you go home and start grabbing cash. You can't bring the suitcase from under the mattress. They will not take that. You have to have a bank check written to the referee who is going to be doing the auction that day. So you have to look up that information, who's going to be the referee, and go to the bank and get your bank checks written to that referee. And the way how you bring the bank checks, we can have more videos about this down the road. However, the way how you want to do it is how much ever you want to pay for this house. So for example, you can afford to go $380,000 for this home. You want to bring enough bank checks to cover $38,000, which is the 10% of that. Now, step five is when you're there bidding on the house. Guys, go in there with a number in mind, the maximum amount that you can go to. You should have all this already prepared and you should be confident when you go. So this way you don't get intimidated by people that's there. And also what you don't want is you don't want to get into a competition. I've seen this happen at an auction where people turn this into a competition because they want to win. They go crazy. This is the easiest way to lose money on a fix and flip or any other investment you want to do in real estate. Do your numbers, go in there, prepare, and bid little by little. This one, the starting bid, I believe, was $275,000. So the referee kicks off with $275,000. and you have 30 other people around you, start shouting numbers. 277, 278, 279, and it goes up and up and up. Everybody has a different budget in their mind. Everybody have a different number they're gonna go up to. So some people start to fall out, and this one came to, heads up with between me and one of the lady that was there. And we ended up paying $347,000, I believe, for this home. So now when you win the bid, you get to go inside the town hall and do the paperwork, and now you're going to be under contract. Once you're under contract, you have 30 days, sometimes a little bit more, sometimes a little bit less, to close on the property. This is when you start running your title and everything else. So 30 days later, and now you own the house, you close on it, and now you get to find out what's on the inside. It's kind of like unwrapping your Christmas present. It could be exciting, but it could be nerve-wracking at the same time because you don't know what you just bought. So guys, this one, when we came, we opened the door after removing all the plywoods and everything that's covered. Everything on the inside was rotted. The whole house had mold everywhere. So there was not a single thing in this house that we could have saved. So we had to redo everything: walls, ceilings, insulation, and actually even a part of the kitchen had to be reframed because the wood was rotted. But that's okay if you are working with an experienced agent and you are an experienced flipper. You know that you did your numbers the right way. You already have a renovation budget in mind that's gonna do all of that. So that was our situation here. We were good to go. We re-sheetrocked the whole house. There's new insulation, reframe, brand new kitchens, bathrooms, flooring. We even put custom vanities in these bathrooms, and we rewired the whole house, all hi-hats throughout. Right, so we went all out, and this home actually sold. The first week of being on the market, it sold for full asking price. So most importantly, guys, I'm doing these videos for a couple of reasons. The first reason is to educate all of you guys. I don't care if you are an agent, an investor, or a client. If you have any questions about investing in real estate, I want to be there to educate you and teach you what I know. I don't know everything, guys, just like everybody else out there. I'm learning. However, what I know, I'm willing to share. The second reason is, guys, I am making sure that all of you know that we buy houses on the market, off the market, in New York, out of New York. It doesn't matter. We buy houses all over, and we close very quickly. 2 weeks or less. And we buy everything as is, no home inspection. You don't have to take care of anything that's in the house that's broken. Or if you have a lot of belongings that you want to leave behind, you can leave anything and everything. We buy everything as is in New York, Florida, regardless of where it is. We are not slowing down. If anything, we are speeding up, and we buy everything and anything. I hope you think of us when you have a home that is ready to be sold.